Hi, I'm dgerard and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you daily. YouTube viewers can see the office is a little tidier today, still working out the lights. We'll get there. In today's Pivot, nobody wants your Vibe app spam. Last September, Mike Judge, a programmer, was asking, if AI is so good for coding, where are all the little AI apps? Where are all the apps someone just vibed and put on the app stores? Where's all the AI shovelware? He worked out the numbers, and there had been no uptick in app numbers going to the Apple or Google stores. This year, the AI bros have finally gotten into gear, and they're pumping out the little apps. And guess what? Nobody wants them. There's a new paper from the National Bureau of Economic Research. Writing code versus shipping code. Productivity effects across generations of AI coding tools. Their thesis is that AI has led to what they call productivity gains in coding, but not in the resulting apps being used. Their idea of productivity gains is entirely lines of code. That Vibe coders spew out more lines of code, and they think this is productivity. Churning out spam is productivity now. The authors are really interested in this number going up. They spend the first 40 pages of the paper on more lines of code. So that's great. We have a garbage fountain. Very productive. But does anyone care? That question is covered quickly in the last 9 pages of the paper. Quote, despite this expansion in supply, we find that total app usage within the first 3 months of launch has not increased in any of the 4 marketplaces. The share of new applications that fail to reach even a modest audience has risen across marketplaces, suggesting that the supply-side expansion is concentrated in applications with little to no user base. Unquote. That is, the users do not care about the flood of crappy AI spam apps, because why should they? I should note, the paper does not establish that the garbage flood is definitely AI-coded apps, but the authors think that's the obvious source for a sudden increase in new apps, and I think so too. There's a lot of wannabe developers who suddenly feel empowered by the Vibe code. And the graphs in the paper show an uptick in new apps in what the authors call the agentic coding era. So, are the apps just trash? Instead, the authors think the users just need to catch up and get with the program. Quote, the usage response may simply be slow, since discovery and adoption take time. Unquote. Or maybe the users don't care about trash apps. If you look at the author's graphs, the number of apps is going up, up, up. But the total usage of all apps is flat. Adding more apps does not mean more apps getting used. Because of course it doesn't. And then there's the ratings and the downloads. Nobody rates or downloads the flood of Vibe garbage. That's because it's spam and nobody cares. The authors of the paper are AI boosters who seem to be really disappointed that nobody cares about all this wasted slop code. They even misdescribe their own data in the paper's abstract. Quote, large task-level AI productivity gains have therefore translated only partially into shipped and used software thus far. Unquote. I guess 0 or negative is a sort of partially, because 0 or negative is what their own graphs show. The authors keep calling wheel-spinning busy work productivity and not a complete waste of effort and money and of everyone's time. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI, now broadcasting from Glasgow. We need your support again. Do please click the Patreon and Coffee links in the show notes. Glasgow is lovely, but the move has left us sort of broke. We also have an Amazon wish list with useful things for the podcast and the videos, link in the show notes. And the Redbubble store, get yourself some lovely Pivot merchandise. If you don't have money, that's fine. Just tell everyone you know about this episode and Pivot to AI, a bit of cheerful news in trying times. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.